Hello and welcome to the stream. I am your host, DxT Hobo. Joined me as always, we do have DxT Nevo, the commentary duo of the year. Nevo, how you doing today, pal?
Yes, I am all good, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not bad, mate. I'm not bad. I'm really excited. So, strangely, it's enough. Everyone's wondering why the hell are we here. It's Wednesday. You don't come out on a Wednesday. We are filling in at the moment because they're a bit short for commentators. So this is the Tuesday regionals. Sorry, no, it's not. This is the Wednesday regionals. Wednesday regionals. Fucking hell, there you go. Made a mistake already. Wednesday regionals, and so this is going to be a very new thing for us as well. First time we've actually done this, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, pretty sure. At least recently, definitely at least recently. But obviously, I don't know who normally commentates. I think it's Ari and Matthew Green. I think, but they're not here, obviously. So here we are filling in. So hopefully we do them proud.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, not a lot of drivers as you can see today. So what I'll do, I'll run through what the standings are currently at the moment, so you guys have an idea of what is going on. Let's bring that up quickly before we start. But yeah, it's a shame actually. I think the game tends to have a bit of a down spike we've noticed over the Q season, so it's that time of year I think. But here we go. So starting with your driver standings, get rid of the graphics. There we go. So we do have leading the way, and I'm sorry if I get anyone's names mispronounced. Reading them for the first time. Julian Van Gemet, or aka TNL Julianos, with 246. Very close behind we have Chain Game Well with 243. Thierry Delaney is in third place with 219. In fourth place we have Bo with 188. Samad is in fifth with 163. We have 80, TNE 80 with 138, sitting in sixth. In seventh place we have Scotty Harris with 116. Jake Bedford is in eighth with 79 even. I can read it completely wrong. Ken Doyle in ninth with 74. We have Atix with 43. Vedran with 22. And Tim with 21. And Tim, we know and Tim from the you follow the TTFL league. And Tim is one of our drivers there as well, which is not here today by the looks of it. We have Hoy Breakfast in 13th with 20. We have Adam, aka Death Breath, with 10. We have Leo ZRN with 6. And then we have Erin, aka Darjack, with 3 points. And that basically fills that up for you. Your constructors table looks like this. Leading the way is the McLaren boys with 462. Unsurprising, being second and third in the table. Why is that over there? I'll move that over. Okay, 1 second. Let me fix that. Stupid thing. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we have 462. We have Hassett in second place with 375. Red Bull are in third with 189. Ferrari with 150 in fifth. In fourth place, we have Alfa Romeo with 142. Mercedes are in. Okay, so the order's messed up as you can see. Okay, so Ferrari are in fourth, Alfa Romeo are in fifth, Mercedes are in sixth with 126, AlphaTauri are in seventh with 117. We have the Williams boys in eighth with 99. In ninth place, we have the Racing Points on 31, and then finally, last but not least, we have Renault with 27 points. But there we go.
And that is that. So I was just following Robin around. Looks like he invalidated last time because he didn't get a time on the board. In fact, let's follow. Thierry's about to cross the line actually. Thierry crosses the line as a 131.0 to go provisional pole. Now we know he's got more time in the bag because. Sorry, that was AD in fact. So AD at 131.0. Okay, yesterday we saw. Was it Thierry take pole with a 129?
Yeah.
Or 120?
Did very well there.
So, yeah, so there's definitely more time to be found. Thierry is invalid. Well, he must have invalidated that lap. He's just validated this one. Let's jump back on board with Robin. Let's see how he can do. Hasn't invalidated as of yet, so he'll be looking pretty good. Got qualifying on the mediums currently though, so we're going to have to see how that pans out. Obviously, the mediums, if I'm not mistaken, are about. I think it's. I want to say like 9/10 slower-ish, because the hards are 2 seconds slower. The mediums might be actually like 1.2 seconds slower, something like that. I did check yesterday, but so there is quite a pace difference in terms of the tyres that you choose. And I think the best strat yesterday, or the best strat overall, was just to go soft medium. So we're about to have Robin cross the line. There's a 131.3. Pretty good time on the mediums, especially second time round.
Yeah,
So we got going. About to have Scotty Harris as well come across the line, just coming around the last corner now. Another person who did quite well yesterday, obviously before retiring, being a reserve, and goes provisional pole with a 130.6. And then we have Julian with a 130.1 taking provisional pole there. So good lap time from Julian. Now just going to have to wait to see if anyone can beat it. Thierry's coming in the pits for a new set of boots, I imagine. Bo's currently out there, and the Bo's pretty quick, so we'll have to see what he can do. Currently through Sector 1.
But right now we're sporting the new TNE logo, as you can see there. I'm just making it a bit bigger because it's the first time we're using it here today. This is the with the Tantalo edition as well.
Oh, very snazzy.
Yeah, it's very nice. Actually, no, the logo, it does look very, very nice. It's a very nice looking logo. So I'm just going to try and make this a little bit neater so we can actually see what is going on. There we go. I don't like the logos being too big, but you know, you've got to see them. You've got to see them.
Yeah, you've got to make them to a size where you can still see them, but where they still fit into the current design and all that stuff. So here we have Bo starting Sector 3. Coming through the penultimate corner now. That looks pretty good. We could see provisional pole time here from Bo. Comes around the last corner and crosses the line to do a 130.5. So only second for Bo there. So still Julian the man to beat. Yeah. Thierry is in the pits. We've got Leo on an out lap. He's just coming down the big long straight there.
Sorry guys. That would help. There we go. Okay, so a couple messages to read out. Ken, the weatherman Ken, says all dry. Thank you, Ken.
Lovely.
Jack, aka DxT Umbra, new member of DxT is Jack there.
Welcome.
Saying hello. Welcome, Jack, to the stream. Ferret in the chat as well. You're right, Nevo. 1.2 seconds slower. There you go.
Yeah, I did think it was something like that.
Sorry.
Yeah, hard to 2 seconds.
Open. That's why I was ignoring the chat. That's why. Sorry, guys. There we go.
No, he just doesn't like you. Just don't fall for that.
I'm fixing stuff. You know, it's the first time I'm using new logos and stuff. I'm trying to get it looking right. I don't like the way the logos are placed there, to be honest. I'm not sure. Guys, what do you reckon? There or there? I'm not entirely sure. I might make it, or maybe like a tad smaller as well. I don't know. I don't like them too big. As my missus says. Yeah. There you go.
That's good for you then, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm sorted, mate. That's also really low. What is going on? Everything seems to be like moving about today. There we go. We'll do that. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. But there you go.
Just jumping on board with Leo now. He's just started his hot lap coming through Sector 1.
Oh, Speedy message in the chat. I would raise it if I wasn't cooking. Man, how's it taking a cook? Just man, take away, man, take away.
Maybe he means cooking as in, well, he could mean it both ways. He probably does mean he's cooking dinner, but he could mean he's cooking because he's just roasting because it's really hot.
Yeah, it's boiling hot today.
Or maybe he's getting his Breaking Bad on and cooking some meth in the trailer.
I'm doing a bit of Breaking Bad. Gotta love it. No, guys, I had one series I've never actually watched Breaking Bad.
I've never watched it either. I tried. It starts off so slowly, I literally just get bored, and I need to kind of force myself to push past those boring bits.
Instantly.
Yeah, that's my issue. Like, I don't mind if one episode is a bit poor, because I'm thinking, right, first episode, like the pilot, I'm like, okay, and then if I get into the second one and it's still starting up, I'm like, I can't do this. Like, genuinely, no, I'm bored. So here we go, we're about to let's see Leo cross the line, and what's he going to set? A 130.4 to put him second, so nice lap there from Leo. Who else we've got out here on the lap now? We've got Vedran, Thierry, and AD.
Where's AD on the track? AD's invalidated his lap. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Let's jump on board. Vedran is on the long straight, the Abu Dhabi straight, as Gaz calls it.
Yeah.
Thierry, who's a bit further
Thierry's a bit further ahead, so a little bit of a luck up there. Let's see what Thierry can do. Like I said, I know he's capable of a 129. We've seen it. We witnessed it.
It was a very good time. Ken just messaged, just cook and drive like someone else does. Who was that was cooking and driving?
Probably Axel. Oh no, wait, he drinks and drives.
No, he drinks and drives. Axel drinks and drives. As you see, Thierry come round the final corner. He done very well yesterday. See if he can make any ground today. Does go
129.9, and there we go. First man in the 129s. Provisional pole for Thierry.
Okay, where is Vedran? Let's have a look at Vedran is. And he goes third with 130.3. Another good time from him as well. Good times.
Yeah, nice start from Vedran there. Who else we got? We've got Robin out there as well, just coming through the end of Sector 1.
I think just a... was that someone spinning? Oh, AD's in the pit. AD had a bit of contact with the wall there. Just got to jump on board with Scotty. As Scotty is just ahead. He's on the Abu Dhabi straight now. I can't remember who it was. There was someone cooking in the race. I can't remember who it was though. Patrick. That was it. Seiza no Kevu.
Oh, was it Patrick?
Yeah, that was it, because he caused a lot of crashes that day because he was just too busy cooking. Oh, Leo been disqualified.
No.
What did Leo do?
That's not popped up on my screen.
Leo even.
Now he has. Yeah, what the hell? Don't know what's going on there.
Possibly, was he a reserve? No, he's not a reserve, is he?
No.
Oh, very strange.
Oh, I don't know why that's happened.
Oh, Scotty's invalidated as well, coming into the last sector. Vedran, let's have a look.
And we've got Robin about to come through the last corner now and is about to cross the line and sets a 1:29.961. And
look at these McLaren boys. Look at these McLaren boys.
Look at that. 1,000th of a second split in the two McLaren boys there. In fact, teammates in the Tuesday League and teammates in the Wednesday League. That's a bit fixed. Just going to throw that out there. Fixed.
It's not right. They can pick the teammates, can't they? It's not randomised, is it?
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
Probably the best thing to do actually. If you've got multiple leagues that you're racing in with the same person, may as well. Why not? So very, very close lap time from those two. We're gonna have to see if anyone can beat it there. Currently got Julian on a lap. Looks a little bit scruffy. Got a bit little slidey coming through there. About to come around the last. The long right hander now. The turkey turn.
The turkey turn.
This guy's like, and he's invalidated. Oh, and he's going to come straight into the pits now. Get a new set of boots on most likely, and try and go out again. See what he can do.
Just behind. See what he's doing as he goes around the turkey turn. Message in the chat quickly. Where was we up to? Hobo is still a tech boomer. Oh, as Bo's coming into the pits. Yeah. So yeah, he's still a tech boomer. Takes him. Where is it? There we go. He has the knowledge. It just takes him forever to sort out. Do you know what it is? It ain't just about taking those. It takes ages to be sort out. What the problem is that Streamlabs OBS seems to just hate people. It's very user friendly, and a lot of the big streamers do use this same system, but there's so many issues with it all the time. You've got to be really on top of what's going on. Obviously, Ken heading into the pits, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think Ken is a reserve, isn't he? I believe. But yeah, you find it as well, Alex, isn't it, with Streamlabs? It's very good for what it is, but there is major issues. But this is the best on the market.
Yeah, it has its little issues. Like every time I'd go to stream, like on my PC, for example, it would like change like my input and my output.
Yeah.
Or then it wouldn't change my input and my output, but then they wouldn't work, and I'd have to like redo them. So I'd have to take away that layer and put it back on there for them to actually work. So there are a few issues with it, and it's kind of annoying, but it's the best out there. So I mean, you don't have much of a choice, really.
No, exactly. I think that's the problem. I've got exactly the same thing. So that the day, when Izzy used to say, "Oh, he's gone wrong again, gonna go win every week," it's because I just jump on thinking it would work, and there'd be no sound because I need to reset my mics. It's really strange. And I was just now. I said I've with the new TNE logos and stuff. I put them all in, tested them, but then what it is, I've moved them to a different area in my folders, which has then caused them to disappear. That's why I was adjusting stuff just now. But yeah, there you go. So Speedy's cooking sausages. Takes about 30 minutes. Speedy on the sausage. Shut up, Gaz. Patrick cooks and races. Jack says, why did Leo disqualify himself? I'm not entirely sure actually. Leo, if you're watching, let us know, because we've got no idea here in the commentary booth. If Speedy decides to come to the dark side and joins DxT, we can call him DxT Sausage. Yes, mate, that's 100%. I'm fine with that.
DxT Speedy Sausage. I think that'd be cool.
Speedy Sausage. So yeah, we have a lot of questions. We have a lot of people, new people that are on the probation, have joined. As you can see, we have got DxT Umbra, which used to be Jack Stigall. We have actually got no issues with anything you want to put at the end of your name. So like, it's as long as you've got the capital D, lowercase x, and the capital T, and the underscore. Anything else is after that. It's really fine, really. So like we've got like from say our side, Hobo, Rico, Nevo, standard sort of. You know, you have your last name as well. Like who's anyone got their last name? I'm trying to think now. People have got who's got
DxT Singh.
Singh, yeah, Singh's got his last name. So you can have your last name. You can have a nickname like me and Rico. Rico's real name is Matt. Oh, me, Rico, and Alex, and Nevo. They're all our nicknames, sort of thing. You can use those. You can have numbers on it because when we first made the DxT, it was strictly just a name. And then DxT Anthony98, who is Jake, to all you guys who know him, or my cousin, when we first made DxT, put a 98 at the end of it. So it just kind of stuck. So okay, I was okay, do you know what? It doesn't look too bad. So you can have a number at the end of it. So there you go. But yeah, as long as I get a lot of questions about it. Like, oh yeah, can I have this? Can I have this? No, whatever you want. You don't have to ask me for it. You don't need permission. You can be DxT fuckwad for all I care. As long as you're allowed it, that's fine. I couldn't give a shit. As long as you said, my main gripe is getting the DxT bit right. We had someone on the Xbox who put all in capitals, or someone did capital D and lowercase x and t. It just looks dumb. Just looks dumb. Okay, who else
Just currently on board with Robin on a fast lap. This will be his last one, so looks like a very tasty first sector. Coming into the second sector now, so it's been quite a nice lap so far from him. And then obviously he's got his teammate Thierry just starting his lap, so this could be the race for pole here, unless Julian can get another lap going.
Welcome to the stream, Brett. 30 minutes, geez. You can, do you cremate them? Leo has a quali ban, but he forgot. Oh, okay. He lives up
okay. Fair
Thank
enough.
You, Brett. Are you old enough to cook? Used to use the cooker. It was only pasta. I was there. Speaking about cooking, I cooked dinner for my family. Can I have, oh shit. Jake needs an invite. Sorry, Jake. Let's get an invite him.
Here we go, crossing the line, 129.5 for Robin, go provisional pole. So now it's pretty much up to, I think, Thierry and Julian to try and beat this time.
No, who we got next? Julian's next across the line. He's currently slightly down, actually, so he's not. I don't think he's going to improve unless he can get a lot from this last sector. We'll see now as he crosses the line. Does improve, but not a lot. Bo's next to cross. Doesn't improve at all, goes slower. Who else is that? We've got AD. Is that AD behind? Vedran. Slower again, so he's not going to improve.
Yeah, we've got Thierry now coming through the penultimate corner. It's not going to be enough. He needs to get a little bit of extra time. Let's see. He's going to take pole position out the McLaren boys.
No, it's going to be, yeah.
Oh, improves, but not by enough. So Robin sitting on pole. Lovely lap there from Robin.
He lost time in sector 3.
Yeah, he did. He did. That's unlucky. Nice lap time from both of them though. Julian coming with a 129.9 as well to join the 129 crew. Nice lap from him. Unfortunately not quite enough to beat Robin's time. Robin's lap did look lovely. He nailed that first sector, which I think is the biggest difference here. I didn't see Julian's or Thierry's, but Robin's first sector was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that first sector is so key. It's like
oh yeah.
Very similar to Magus and Beckett. It's very similar to Japan as well.
Yeah.
If you get that wrong, then your trajectory is just screwed for the rest of it.
Oh yeah, you could lose about half a second to a second in that first sector alone if you because it's one of those things like if you mess up the first bit, it's like a domino effect. You mess up the second, the third, the fourth, But Robbins was really nice there, which is probably what's given him that 129.5.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look. I'm just checking the fastest time from yesterday to see what our current holder is. I think it was Axel, wasn't it? 129.8. So yeah, so currently 129.5 chain game. Unless someone can correct me from previous race that we've not seen, it has the fastest lap time so far for quali.
Nice.
Brett, the data king, can probably let us know and confirm that.
Unless Izzy seems to be in the know about fastest laps.
I've not. You know what? I don't know where Izzy's gone. I've not seen Izzy for a little while.
He's just bored of us, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have Izzy for a little while. Oh, okay, looks still busy. She just doesn't like us anymore. That's what it is.
Fair play. Can't blame her.
She's busy. How dare she? How dare she be busy? We need it. We need Izzy in the chat. What's going on? A lot of chat about dinner in the thick of the minute. Everyone's talking about dinner. Alex, what are you having for dinner today?
I had a pasta salad, mate.
Are you there? You've eaten it already?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we do it all together, don't we? It's easier, especially when I've got to be on for 7.
Yeah, I was about to start cooking at 6:30, and realised that probably wasn't the best idea. But I'm having a Brinner. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have American Brinner. So it's gonna be pancakes, maple syrup, and bacon.
Nice.
And maybe a bit of ice cream as well. Ice cream and bacon is the one. I swear to God. It sounds weird, but it's the one. Okay, so we'll go through your DxT starting grid, starting with your Tantalo pole position. Hey, look at these new graphics. Let's get rid of that so we can see it. There we go. Okay, so your Tantalo pole position is held by Chain Gear and Wow. I believe at the moment, they're yet to be confirmed, but has the fastest lap so far. There's pit stop strategy there, soft, medium, or soft, hard, which seems pointless to me. You'll just go medium rather than go hard. Anyway, so second place we have Thierry Delaney. We have TNL Julianos. Sorry if I'm getting his name completely wrong. That's the best I can say it. Fourth is Vedran. Fifth is AD, which is a bit surprised actually. I thought he'd go faster than that. Also with Bo as well. Bo is in 6th. Very good. It's not bad from him, but I thought he would go a bit faster than that. His strategy is predicted to be a soft hard or a soft medium. That sounds a bit more like it. Then we have Scotty Harris in 7th place. Ken Doyle, Mr. Boomerang himself, in 8th place. DxT Umbra, aka Jack Stegall, in 9th. Jake Saber, Jake Bedford, in 10th. Sharu in 11th. And Neo, with his qualifying ban, will start at the back as he takes out our camera. Let's have a look at tyre choices. Let's have a look and see. Everyone choosing the softs. They had to go for the softs that qualified on softs, or qualified on their tyres. Jake, I don't think he set a lap, did he? So he had the choice. Even though he's in the top 10, he did have the choice. So he's gone for mediums. Sharu's gone for hards, and Leo has also gone for a set of medium tyres.
Interesting that Sharu's gone for the hards, actually.
Yeah, it is actually.
Obviously, we saw how quick Sharu was as well yesterday, so he's got some serious pace. But maybe he's just thinking if he can go. Well, I mean, yeah, you could do the one stop from it, but I don't know. That's a bit of a. That's a bit of an odd choice, actually.
It's a ballsy move. It's a ballsy move. Because any safety cars at the start, you can't capitalise.
Yeah, that's the problem. If there's one later on, it's worthwhile, and you might have gained some time if people have maybe thinking of stopping again, or they're going to stop. It's kind of free, but still very interesting. Because I mean, just because of the pace difference, like, you know, there's 8 tenths between like the mediums and the hards alone, and the soft runners are going to be about, you know, they've had a bit of wear. Okay, so maybe like 1 second quicker a lap over this track. So it's a bit of an odd one, but we'll see how it works. We know he's got the pace.
Yeah, definitely. Alex, do you want to lead the first corner commentary?
I will indeed. So here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go, go, go. Looks like Thierry got a little bit of a slow start there, but Robin gets away well, and Julian has pipped Thierry so far. But Thierry, there's that Vedran, I think it is. Bit Vedran, lagged from the middle to like the inside there. So Thierry's actually missing out massively, down into 4th position. Looks like he's going to hold that off now, coming through the first sector. But a lovely start from Robin. Julian obviously capitalising on Thierry's poor start there, up into 2nd place. Vedran up into 3rd, and Thierry's now down in 4th. We've got some action going on. Who was that went wide? Or is that's Vedran lagging? Okay, so I thought someone was about to hit the barrier, and then they appeared right in the middle of the track here. And it looks like Vedran gets a bit sloppy. Oh no, never mind. He's lagged miles ahead of him then. Okay, I thought Thierry's about to capitalise on Vedran. It looked like he made a bit of a mistake, but
agony for Thierry. You don't know where that guy is. It's hard to find to make an overtake.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Big spin! He spun. Has he spun? Is that real?
No, he hasn't. No, it's not real. He looked like he spun. Was about to spin a mine and then reappeared again down the road. Okay, I'm not going to watch Vedran now. It's just going to be lucky dip.
Oh my god! Every time I see Thierry's made an overtake, Vedran just appears back in front again.
Yeah. Wow, that's okay. Looks like some stuff's happening at the back here. Ken Doyle's just lost a position to Leo. and it looks like he might be about to lose a spot position to Shiru as well. Shiru on those hards. Shiru has gone to the back of the grid though on those hards. Obviously the pace difference could pay dividend for him, and we know he's quick, so that might change it. But so here we go. We got. Looks like Scotty Harris has been running wide quite a little bit. Quite a few corners I've seen him run a little bit wide there. So, okay, it's okay. Now my standards have messed up.
Yeah. Signboard's gone completely wrong. It says that Thierry is winning the race.
Yeah. We're going to jump on board here quickly and do some on board shots while this is all messed up. So Julian about 8 tenths behind Robin. Vedran looks like he's gone off. No, he hasn't, but has he caused some damage there?
Yeah, he's caused damage. Thierry's not really happy with that. Safety cars come out.
So Thierry's right at the back now. Actually does have damage, and that will still lag. Like, he looked like he messed up, and then he lagged around the corner, like down the road again. So Vedran's connection here is absolutely shocking. Yeah, it's actually not fair on other drivers. Like, he's literally just pinging back in front of people. You don't know where he is. He looks like he's spinning in a straight. He's doing what you do on the straight over, you know, when you swerve everywhere.
I knew that was coming.
So that could be a case for concern.
I'm quickly going to show. Don't forget, guys, we have got a new sponsor now, which is Tantalo. I'm actually going to bring up their logos. I love their logo. I don't know if you've seen it, Alex. It is actually a lovely looking logo.
I haven't looked at it. I need to look at some of the designs as well. I haven't looked into anything.
Hang on, I'll try and find it. 1 second. I'm just going to quickly do that. But yeah, they've got, so basically Tantalo is a apparel company, a merchandise company. So there should be some lovely merch coming out very, very soon, hopefully. We'll try to get some more information about that from Patrick Boilard, who is the company director, I suppose, the head of it, the one that runs it. The big boss man. The big chief. There you go. Let me just get this open for you so you can have a look. It is a lovely looking logo. I do like it a lot. Okay, so there you go. For some reason it's gone massive. Why has it gone so massive? There you go. Sorry about the quality of it, but I've tried to cut from something else. But there you go. That's Tantalo's logo. Lovely, lovely looking logo. I must say, it's a nice looking logo. There we go. So Tantalo logo there. I'm gonna leave. Okay, what happened there? Veteran 5-place penalty for collision. I think Veteran had a bit of. So he must have decent for everyone else then, because he's caused the crasher himself. Okay, so I think
that's weird.
Needs to have a word, I think, with the admins, and they need to have a word with him because it's
the connection is actually it's bad, big time. I'll quickly be right back. I'm gonna take a leave you to bed and come back down.
Cool. Right, so there you go, guys. This is the Tantalo currently in the making. Their designs that they've got in their heads. Do you know what? And I said it's a lovely looking top. So this is going to be the top for the Drivers' Championship. Yeah, Drivers' Championship winners. So as you can see, this is based on Lee, Andrew Lee, there, number 25. And that's it. The merchandise is really, really nice. It does look proper good. Chuck it top left. Do you want me to chuck the logo top left? Alright. I'll throw it in top left. Tantalo. Let me get it bigger. But yeah, it's a very nice looking thing there. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what Tantalo can offer. So it's very, very good there. It is very, very nice. So any more questions you do have, literally just fire away in the chat. Shiru, yes, reserves do retire from the race, pal. With 5 laps to go, so you can race until the end. Thierry's got no words. Yeah, do you know what, Thierry? I don't disagree with you on that one. I think Brett needs to have some sort of, an admin needs to have a word, really, because his car is probably too laggy, too laggy for racing today. Okay, let's get rid of these anyway. I will stick this in top left so you can all see the logo. It's a nice looking logo. I'll put it up there. Is that probably a bit too big? I'll make it a tiny bit smaller. There we go. Problem is, Brett, you can't see it because it needs like a different colour. A bit of a darker colour. You can see it in some lights, but where it's the sky there, maybe a different thing. Does look nice though. Does look nice. I don't know if I should put it there or along there to line up. I can make it a lot smaller and put it just above that. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Looks like a good place. Oh, no, I don't like it there. The other one's in the... Okay, let's go to the corner. There we go. I'll leave that. There we go. That's fine. Much better. But there we go. So, quick update on what's going on in the race. Let's have a look at tyre choices and stuff. Three people have stopped already. Leo, Ken, and TP with that damage earlier. Jack's made up into 6th place. Not bad from him. Penalties already as well. DxT Umbra with 3, and Vedran has picked up 5 for that crash earlier. Where's the places gain one? Where's that one? There you go. So yeah, biggest gainer at the moment is Jake, sorry, with 4 places gained. Everyone else has jumped up 2. Then we have Sharu who's jumped up 3. Biggest loser, definitely Thierry, losing 10 places there. Obviously that was not his fault whatsoever. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame really. Evening Curly, welcome to the stream, mate. Just going for a safety car. Safety car will be in this lap, so yeah, safety car in this lap. Let's jump on board with Julianos. Julian Ossie. I'm guessing that says Julian Ossie. Julian. Okay, Julian. Don't want with Julian. Vedran, if you are reading comments regard red dress.
I'm back.
Redress, 2-pack, 1-pack, or retire. What does redress mean?
Kind of like sort out your issues.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, redress the issues. It's kind of just like fix the problems you've caused, sort of thing.
Oh, okay, didn't know that. There we go. So chain game doesn't get the jump really on Julian even. Actually, that's not too bad actually, considering.
Yeah, Avengers left in session.
Yeah, that's probably for the better.
Well, but he could have retired at least in the pits.
Well, he might.
There
have
might just be a disconnection.
Out, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if it looks like he causes any more issues as he goes through the S section now.
Should now just be an AI car, so it shouldn't lag all over the place.
No, well, it definitely won't now. But obviously now the AI car don't drive sensibly, do they? To be honest.
Yeah, no. Ken manages to get past them quite nicely. So now it's up to Thierry. Oh, it's going to be deja vu.
He's definitely been slowed down by that car, but there we go. Should be an easy move around the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Virgin's joined now. Oh my god, the lag. Wait for it.
Oh, for God's sake. Did he get damage from that?
I don't think he did. I think he's alright there. It looks like Thierry's got the pace on him though, so...
Well, he still hasn't taken his car over yet, so we'll wait and see what happens.
Maybe he's waiting.
Yellow's ahead. What's going on ahead?
DxT Umbra, or Jack has spun. Again, one of those low traction zones. That was one of the worst
damage
corners.
As well, and damage.
Yeah.
It was a big shame for Jack on his really proper debut actually with the DxT logos there. DxT logos, yeah. DxT tags.
So Julian's really close to Robin now, dragging AD along with them. Bosun with a shout. Scott Harris is right behind Bo. A little bit of a gap back to Jake Bedford now. Shrew still on those hard tyres.
Doing very well, Shrew.
And Jake's still having connection issues like he was yesterday, and he's lagged out, which is going to let Shrew close up on him probably just through his first sector, to be fair. But we could see him a place down by the time he gets back in. Look at that! Look how quick Shrew got through there. Oh, and I tell you what, Shrew's under attack from Leo as well. Shrew's managed to do it though. That's a lovely move from Shrew, to be fair. AI car or not, that was beautiful. And Leo's forced his way through there. Had to be done, you don't want to get held up behind that, and Ken's following him through. So, Jake Bedford has managed to lose 3 positions in the space of like 1-2 corners. Just because it's an AI car currently, it's unfortunate. But still have Robin out in front in the McLaren. Yeah, Julian's keeping him honest though. He has now. And then AD again, if they're all following suit. And Thierry manages to get past Jake just before he probably properly gets back into the car.
Oh, so Jack said he got lagged into by Jake. So Jake said, I'm going to go and break something. It looks like you've already broken someone's leg. That's the problem with it. So that's the only issue with connection. Like I said, doesn't only affect you; it affects the cars around you. So it is
especially in a game like Formula One. I mean, I'm just on board with Vedran now, and I haven't seen anything too cray from him as of yet.
Oh, Brett, I don't normally. The tyre display I put on randomly throughout the race now because we know what tyres everyone's on. I normally put it on when we come to the first sort of pit areas. I don't normally leave it on because it's quite a big graphic, to be honest, to have the tyre things on.
Jake and Vedran have a little coming together there, coming through the first turn. Oh, no, it's going to be...
Safety car again. Leo crashed on the S's.
He's lost it through the first sector there. Into the wall he goes. Another safety car. Vedran, I mean, Jake's connection's a little bit iffy, but Vedran's actually seems alright now, from what I can see.
Seems stabilised, yeah.
It does look a lot better.
This is great news for DxT Umbra there, because he can make his way back and catch up to the back of the pack.
Yeah, and he's already pitted. I mean, the thing is though, he is so far back, he won't actually gain anything from it. That's the only downside. I mean, he might be able to just actually catch up with the pack if he's allowed to catch up with the pack, because he'll be able to go through the safety car, and then if he can just go full catch up to the pack rather than having to stay at the delta pace, he might actually catch up and get a bit of extra get a position, but slim chances, I would say.
Yeah, he's 44 seconds from the car in front, so the chance of him overtaking anyone, I think, is extremely low. But at least hopefully gets back in the pack anyway. I'm assuming these guys should be now pitting. They've done 6 laps on their soft tyres. Unless they're trying to go for a one stop.
Well, this is the thing. To one stop, you kind of need to go to like lap 11. I think I pitted on lap 11, and my mediums when I came in at like lap 20-ish, whatever it was, were like 25-ish%. They weren't actually that bad at all.
This is interesting. So Julian has stayed out on his 7-lap old softs. Everyone else seems to be pitting, including Sharu stayed out on his hards. Ken is now just up into third because obviously he started on the. He had a pit earlier as well. Same with Thierry up into fourth. So that's helped Thierry's race out a lot. He's now back in it. Obviously, he does need to stop again. Probably, I reckon. I don't know if we're going to go on to the hards later on or try and eke out these mediums for a little bit. And then we have Jake, who's on the obviously 7-lap old mediums. Did Umbra catch up? Where is Umbra? Umbra's still in sector 3 while these guys are literally in sector 1 still.
He was far back. Like I said, 40 odd seconds. And doesn't look like he was able to. I mean, he's still around 40 seconds. It doesn't look like he was able to catch up with the pack, sort of thing. So he might have been hampered by the delta. Unfortunate for him there.
Messages. Has anyone seen the latest gameplay video for the new game? I actually haven't yet. I haven't
looked much into it, to be honest.
I'm concerned. And Brett said, I'm concerned in terms of first lap crashes. What? Okay, I need to have a look at this video then. I'm actually going to preg something. It's from Jake. Perfect timing from Jax. What he said, that safety car. Brett said, Leo, sounds like Leo and Thierry came together. Yeah, it does look like it. Sounds like it. Have to wait and see. I don't think Thierry got damage from it though. I think Thierry got quite lucky. Oh, what's happening here? There's position changes. What's going on? Safety car, lads. Safety car. So what do you reckon Julian's going to do here in this situation? He's going to try and stretch out and go for one stop, or is he made a mistake, do you reckon?
I think he's going to hope that his softs, being 7 laps old, still are quicker, and he's probably hoping that Sharu's going to struggle on those hards and he's going to be under attack from everyone behind him on the mediums. That he can pull a bit of a gap so that when he comes back out it will be a one stop. He'll have fresher tyres by probably 4-ish laps, or he's hoping.
I thought he was pitting.
Yeah, no, that would be a silly idea now. He has to stay out now.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, if it was a mistake, he's taken the L. You got to firm it. But there we go. He's predicted strategy there says it is a one-stop strategy. So he's going to pit lap 9, 11, like you said, 9 or 11, or 9 to 11. I should say.
I'm glad you didn't say how I thought you were going to say. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that. Of all fucking tracks.
But yeah, so I think he needs to eke him out now. I mean, obviously, look at it. There's been 2 safety cars, so he could actually eke them out further.
Yeah,
to be fair to him,
I reckon he can get these to about lap 13, 14.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first safety car was out for a while as well, right? Like almost up the full lot. So I mean, he could probably eke them out an extra couple, 2-3 laps, and then come in for a set of mediums. Probably be by then maybe like 6-7 laps fresher than the other guys on mediums. Hopefully they stay quick enough so he can put a bit away a little bit. If he can break a second on Shrew before the DRS comes back, that will help him out massively. And especially if Shrew can keep everyone behind him on those hards, then it could be a really good play from Julian here.
Yeah, definitely. I think you need to be careful about warming up with tyres though. Like you just see him there doing a lot of warm up. I think.
Don't
until
bother.
the last sector. I'll wait till the last sector. These tyres will get hot very, very quickly, especially being scrubs as well.
Yeah, literally don't do anything to him and then just wait.
Yeah, completely agree. Do you know what I would have done though? Oh, never mind. Umbra's in the wall. How did he look at the wall there? If I was at Umbra here, what I would have done was I would have pitted just. I knew you can catch him up now. I would have pitted for a fresh set of mediums, just to try and stretch them out, be on the same sort of level playing field as everyone else ahead of him.
I mean, if you look at it though, you've got people on like older mediums in him, so
yeah, that's very true.
It's not really. I mean, and the wear he's going to be putting them into around here is very, very minimal, right? So they're pretty durable around here. The mediums are a very good tyre for this track. So he could have pitted, but it wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't have gained him, wouldn't have lost him. The only downside is if he had pitted, he might have fallen too far behind, maybe. And if safety car decided to come in, if it's done its distance, he wouldn't have had enough time to catch up.
He just messaged us that no damage, baby. You got very lucky there. Very lucky there, Umbra. That's not,
safety car's in. So it's now down to Julian.
Let's have a look on board with Shrew and see how Julian catching anyone off guard. Julian seems to be
he hasn't caught anyone
last minute. No, I think he
didn't catch anyone out really. He just took it normally. Leo's left the session, obviously, after his DNF. So Julian now needs to get a scamper on down the road, and hope that Shrew can hold up Thierry and Ken. Thierry now jumped Ken going through the first sector there, so nice overtake from Thierry. Looking to hunt down. Obviously, people will know that they can't let Julian go, because if Julian can go and there's any kind of hiccups, then it's a very nice play from Julian, especially knowing that he can probably take them another 4 laps. Oh, what a penalty there for Ken. Looks like Scott Harris has managed to get past AD as well. And AD's battling it out. You've got Bo going up the inside here of AD. It's going to be a straight drag race now. Bo on those hard tyres.
Oh, so according to Curly, they're bringing in floor damage on the
okay, that's cool. That's cool.
That'd be interesting for online racing, as AD gets past Bo there for 8th place.
It's very, very close between them two now. Both battling out very close. But it looks like he's got quite a decent chunk of pace on those hards. Yeah,
I think it's always going to be a losing battle though when you're against AD, who we know is rapid anyway. He's on medium tyres, the faster tyre of the two. It was never going to be an easy fight for him. He's on board with Chengi and Wow. He's very close as he goes. Who's that ahead of him going wide? Ken going very wide there.
Yeah, and Shrew's still 8 tenths behind him, so he's actually kept it. I mean, as we know, I think we touched on it yesterday about his setup, and like Shrew's very, very good in the corners around here, but does lack a little bit of straight line speed. So you can see the gap just come down that straight. He lost about a tenth, and he's probably going to gain some back
Ken
going
and
through
Jake
here.
went side by side there through turn 1. Nearly left door open there for Robin to make an attack, but luckily enough, Jake managed to get that car back on track again. So there's a very good defence there from Ken, and again, good defence as well from Jake on Chain Game.
There we go, Robin got the better drive, and we know Robin, if he sniffs a gap.
Scotty's making a jump. Scotty's made
the
Chain Game break it earlier, and Scotty's gone around the outside.
Oh, and he has. Is he going to get the better exit?
I don't know.
Looked like a little bit twitchy there.
It did look very twitchy. I think there's going to be another place back. But Robin not using any overtake.
No, he's probably going to save it. Maybe he's going to wait. The field's so close right now. He could literally wait a little bit. Oh,
look at that!
Lovely move.
Wow,
that was lovely around the outside there. Got lots of grip there. Took the right line. Got plenty of traction. Got the acceleration away.
Defending the inside line. And he thought, you know what? Take it, mate. I don't need it. And
yeah,
fantastic.
And now Scotty could be under attack from AD. We'll have to wait and see.
Around this track, you don't. Normally, it's around normal tracks you do defend the inside line. I think for this track, because the next corner is quite a pivotal, position. You need to really be on the outside for the end of straight. Defend that outside like anything, and if someone tries to go on the inside here, then you can hold out and try and hold them off on the next two corners.
Actually, going around the outside, you can actually usually. It's almost more beneficial. Like, it might not be the quickest route, but in terms of especially getting onto that straight, you can find so much more traction there. As Thierry picks up another warning to lead to a penalty. Like Robin did there, he found some more traction, got a better run out there, and managed to get it done around the outside. And Julian's not dropping Giroud enough.
He's gained 2 tenths on this last lap. He's now just broken DRS. I'm not sure
yeah,
he's
he
done
was
it in time though.
Oh yeah, no, he was just out of side of DRS through on the first DRS zone, but obviously that doesn't count anyway. But now he's managed to get it back, and he's just going to reel him in. Look at that, for half a second. Now the gap from 9/10 of a second. That's how much you gain. So sure, he's looking pretty good on these Lahards, and obviously he can go quite a few laps. And he's probably just going to switch straight to the softs at the end. So if there's any other issues, if there's another safety car now, then sure, he might have to come in for the mediums. But if there is another one, and it's like in, I don't know, 6 laps time, he can pit for the softs, get them to the end quite easily, and be absolutely rapid. So could be an outside shout here for Giroud.
Well, don't forget Giroud is in reserve as well, so he will be retiring. But it's really interesting to see how it plays out.
It's just interested to see how it makes.
Yeah, exactly. Goes side by side through the last corner. Scotty does seem to get the jump on 80 there, but with DRS, 80's going to come straight back at him. Even with Scott with DRS as well. Contact ahead. 80 goes very, very deep into the corner. Scotty, thank you very much. I'll take the inside line back, and there we go, back up into 7th place.
Yeah, that's such a deceiving corner because it's so wide. You think you can go up the inside, get tight, run wide, and still sometimes pull off the move, rather than taking the conventional line where you go out wide and cut in.
Yeah, you could take that. Like I said, there's 2 ways you can take that. You can take the inside line sometimes. I've done it before, where it's actually really beneficial because if you can park on the apex there, your car is blocking half the track, so they can't really do anything. So,
yeah, that's the thing, and it's like that with a lot of corners actually around USA.
Giroud has got around, and Julian's going to brake early, trying to get the inside line and switch back on. Giroud don't seem to be able to at the minute. Giroud's got a lot of pace in those medium and those hard tyres, and as we know from yesterday, his setup is purely based on low downforce corners.
Yeah, so Giroud looking pretty good. Julian the plan didn't quite work for him. Giroud kept within the 1 second barrier, so as soon as he got DRS, he reeled him back in, and now he's got the job done. Those softs are probably going to be hurting a little bit by now.
Always coming
in. And as he does come into the pits, decided he's had enough of them. Yeah, I called it still play 13.
I called that 13.
Yeah. So I reckon set of mediums now. If there's another safety car, if there is one, he'll be looking pretty good actually. What's he going to? Yep, going to a set of mediums. Good choice.
Could this be deja vu for Thierry from yesterday? Stuck behind
Giroud maybe.
Yet again.
I know. Has a chance to redeem himself, although Giroud doesn't currently have any penalties, and Thierry does. With Jake Bedford sitting in 3rd, again no penalties. 13 lap old mediums though, so they're probably not going to make it to the end.
No, he'll need to pit again. Like I said, he can pit any time from now to go onto the softer tyre. So he's in a good place still, I think. He'll drop down a few places, but he ain't done bad really. I
think he needs to eke him out to around lap 16-ish. Actually, 16, 17 maybe for the soft tyres. And then
Thierry here come in for the lead of the race. On that looks like same corner again.
I'm sure he's holding it on the inside there. Nice defence, but Thierry's now going to have the inside line and the better traction from the quicker tyres. And Thierry there takes the lead of the race. So now we're going to see Thierry's real pace.
Giroud again tries what he did yesterday, but I think Thierry was much more aware of it, considering it's like, what are you doing, mate? Same tricks?
Yeah.
Nah, I've got you.
And that's another thing, even with that corner, there's you can go out wide and cut back in, or you can stay inside and just hug it to the apex. it's kind of it's strange around here. As much as I don't think this track's anything special because it's just loads of tracks mixed into one. There's nothing unique about it, but that is a very just every corner here. There's like 2 lines.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there you go. Thierry fastest lap. I think as well. I think if bear in mind Giroud's on the harder tyre. I think if he was on the grippier mediums, that move possibly would have worked out a bit better. At least gave Thierry something to think about. But with Thierry on those medium tyres, no chance. As Giroud does go very wide.
Yeah, and picked up a penalty. So that's. I haven't looked at the penalty, so I'm going to assume it's a level playing field. But I haven't looked. Don't want to look till the end. That's take some of the the spiciness out of it when you see him all cross the line at the end. Yeah, so the only person now without a penalty, well, there's a few. There's 4 people without a penalty, but so Jake Bedford again. We'll have to pit.
80's crashed.
Oh
80's crashed.
No! And he's in the barrier. They're coming back onto. Oh no!
Again.
And he's split up the rears, and he's lost his wing.
Yeah, he's now a Formula Ford. Look at that.
Yeah, no front wing left, and obviously had a bit of a spin, overheated tyres, tried to get back on the power, and he's still struggling now. Look, to get back on the power.
No, I think I don't know if he's given up or not. I'm not too sure.
I don't know. Just looked like every time he got on the power there, his car was snaky. So obviously we know. I mean, if AD's on a wheel, which I'm pretty sure he is, we know what the traction's like on a wheel comparison to a into pad. Your tyres feel so bad once you spin, like absolutely shocking. And he's super struggling there. Now going to let Julian go past him. But that might give him. Oh, he might have got away with that actually.
He got away with that. Julian started to panic there. I did see him slam on his brakes.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But there we go. Umbro getting another time penalty as well. 3 seconds. I think that's now 6 he's on now.
6 or 9, I think.
Yeah. Let's have a look
so here we go again. Giroud right behind Thierry. Still, I mean, Jake Bedford's still there. Drop back a little bit from the front 2, but. Still there, no penalties, still has to pit. He actually could maybe, it would have been tough, but he could have maybe pit behind that virtual safety car, It would have been very close, because it kind of ended coming just like half. Oh, an AD. That was in the pits. Gave up. So Jake could have maybe missed a little bit of a space there to pit in. Might be the only chance he's going to get I mean, round here you never know who could slap into the wall, so. It's very easy to do. So many low traction corners.
There we go. So Jake now under attack from Chain Game, defends the inside. Could be a mistake because Chain Game we know is very fighty around. He knows his track very well by looks of it. Jake goes late on the brakes, tries to hold him round. With the better traction control from Robin, you see there, just flies past him.
Yeah.
That inside line is so overpowered around here. That's the line you need to defend first of all, the outside to defend that inside.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing, Robin's one of those people. Like when he makes an overtake somewhere, he like if he knows he's quicker, like there through somewhere, he will make that overtake like every chance he gets. Like we've seen it before around. I think it was. I can't remember what we saw it around another track where he kept getting people in the exact same corner. And he was so much quicker through there and had so much confidence in his car through that one corner. He just like picking people off every single time at the same corner. So I think if he gets another opportunity to get like Giroud or even Thierry in that position, I can bet your bottom dollar that he'll be sticking up the doing exactly what he does there every time.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, it's always corners as well that you wouldn't necessarily expect an overtake on as well that he seems to be really good at.
Yeah, he takes the line where he gets loads of traction, so he knows that he can hold it and then get away. Oh, and another penalty for Giroud there. His hard tyres now 16 laps old. Obviously be 17 soon. So
he's getting to that window now where he needs to pit, but he's also getting to that window as well where he's going to retire from the race.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it depends what he wants to do. He might have just tried something. I mean, to be fair, if he's just trying hard tyres, he's done pretty good. And Thierry's... I don't know, it seemed like Thierry actually gave up a little bit then. Maybe it didn't look like Giroud was that much quicker, but... Yeah, so it didn't look like Thierry... Maybe Thierry knows. Oh, and what's happened to Thierry? Oh, he just kind of took a bit of a normal line there. So, maybe Giroud... Or maybe Thierry just knows and he's going, you know what, Giroud can do his thing. He's going to retire anyway. He's still got a pit.
Umbra spun. Has he got damage?
Yeah.
No damage. He's all good.
No damage.
So
and Giroud's in the pits.
No,
Oh no, it's not.
in the
Thierry's
pits.
in the pits. Yeah, it switched last minute. So Thierry's in the pits there. With 14 lap old mediums.
Softs to the end. Yeah.
Set of softs. Yeah, set of softs to the end. Now, let's see what he can do on this left soft set of tyres. And I think that was Vedran coming in. Yeah, Vedran's in the pits now, going for a set of softs.
So everyone now being in top 10 as well, they can. Everyone can have a chance of fastest lap as well.
Yeah, that's very true. Julian now up to 8th on those medium tyres. Got a 3-second gap to Thierry, so we're going to see the pace. He has, but obviously Thierry is on tyres which are like 1.2 seconds a lap quicker, both being fresh, so we should see that gap be chomped down to him almost being within a second this lap alone. Sharuso out in front. I could see him coming in for his pit stop and then doing his strategy, maybe bailing out a lap before the end or something.
Scotty and Ken going out of there for 4th place. Scotty's going to defend the inside. Ken go around the outside. This is what we were saying, how difficult it is to make an overtake as Ken gets, and there you go, look, into the less grippy area of the track, loses traction.
Yeah.
So that's it. That is the ideal line to defend.
I think that's the worst thing about this track. There's so many low traction zones where you either have to be so careful on the throttle or you're going to spin, where you just lose time and you take a less favoured line and still make it work. So here we go. Who we got in the pits now? Shrew's in the pits. So Robin takes over the lead of the race with Scott Harris in the second. Bo's now up to 3rd. Shrew's going for that set of softs. Probably do a few more laps, see what he can do. Ken is now in the pits as well, set of softs. And Jake Bedford is coming out as well. So Thierry has jumped Sharu in all of that.
Wow. So
that undercut there working lovely for Thierry, and he's now 1.5 seconds behind Julian. So he did gain about one. Oh, Thierry fixed another penalty, but he did gain about 1.2 seconds on that lap alone. So looking pretty good for Thierry so far, gaining a chunk of time through this first sector as well. So Julian's going to have to watch out here. We've got a fast Thierry breathing down his butthole.
Yeah, and he's now in DRS as well.
He is now indeed. So, and we know like Thierry's car seems pretty quick in a straight line as well. So this could be. Let's see how much he reels him in there. Gone on board with him.
A 2 front wing he said he had yesterday.
I think it was 2.8. Was it 2.8?
Yeah, I think
or 3.8. 2.8 or 3.8, something like that.
No, but it was definitely a 2. Definitely a 2. Was it I think it was an 8.
Must be 2.8 then.
Yes, I remember Sharu races with a 4.8. I'll look at
Thierry
from Thierry.
Oh, going for that inside line that we spoke about. The thing is though, there's less traction there, so couldn't get on the power early enough. Even with those fresh set of softs, didn't have the traction. And now look at this slipstream here. He's going to wait for this straight, isn't he?
Yeah, he needs to get done because look behind. Sharu is on his tail.
Needs to get this done now going into turn 1. Let's see. DRS going to be wide open. Gaining. Julian's not really defending either. And Thierry there gets the overtake done. Does he? Yeah, he does. Gets a bit more traction now. Sharu's going to be sniffing. Sharu's looking. He's backed out a little bit here actually. Julian's going to have to go defensive in a minute. Or in a second more rather than a minute.
That was very good for Thierry getting past Julian before the S's and leaving Shrew stuck behind.
Yeah, needed to be done. Shrew's probably going to have to wait now to this big long straight while Thierry's almost gained a second on him. So I don't think Thierry's quite going to break that, and actually giving him DRS is actually pretty better for him because we know Shrew's actually not that quick in a straight line. So if Julian still manages to get DRS, which I think he was by the detection zone.
Yeah, he did.
It's not open though. Maybe he didn't.
No, it was on my screen. It was on my screen.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shrew does manage to get the job done. It didn't look open on my screen, but
no, that does happen.
That's just his game being crap. Yeah, it's just his game being crap as always.
It's a new glitch.
One of many.
Yeah, definitely.
So Thierry now 6.2 behind Bo. Obviously, Bo will be going to the end on those hard tyres, but obviously going to be a lot slower than Thierry is on those softs. And then Bo's 2.2 behind Scott Harris on the mediums, and then we've got Robin who's 3.6 in front of Scotty in the lead. So A lot of work to do for Thierry, and not many laps left.
Yeah, 11.2 seconds the gap to his teammate.
I mean, he's going to be flying. He'll be absolutely flying, but he's got to catch up. He's got to overtake. Overtaking not so much of an issue around this track, but he's got to get the overtake done, and then still make up some time. We're looking at him. Look at what he's got to gain. About 10 seconds. He's got to gain 10 seconds to be able to get there.
So comparing lap times in a minute. So Robin's doing 135s, mid 135s at the moment, last 3 laps, and then compared to his teammate, who is smashing 132, last lap before 133. So there we go. Look, he's literally hopefully should be catching a couple of seconds a lap by the looks of this. 2 seconds a lap at least.
Yeah, I mean, especially over Bo. He should be catching at least, I would say, 2 seconds a lap over Bo.
Bo, last 3 laps. Yeah, 3 seconds a lap, easy. Bo's at faster lap, okay. The last one, 135.7. But compared to Thierry's 132.7, 3 laps faster.
Yeah. The thing as well, like, I see now Thierry's 3.4 behind, and he was, 5 and a bit. The thing that Thierry needs to worry about now, I know Shrew's a reserve, but the best thing for those to both do is not slow each other down.
Yeah.
And then just crack on. Because if they start slowing each other down, then there'll be an issue.
So Shrew's got basically... The thing with Shrew, he knows he'll have 2 laps left to try and get ahead of Thierry. Just so he can say, look, I'll go ahead of you. There we go. But it's really interesting to see, to be honest. It's obviously the shame with the reserves not being able to finish, but obviously it's done for a reason. Makes it easier for...
it makes complete sense.
Yeah. Makes it easier for the stewards and stuff, and then everyone that deals with the timing boards at the end of the race.
Yeah.
There we go.
So Thierry now 2 seconds behind Bo. God, this could be a close finish, especially... I mean, he's not that far. Bo's not that far behind Scott. And Scott hasn't really dropped back from Robin either. They've been lapping the same sort of pace. So, give it another lap, and Thierry should be on the back of Bo. If he gets Bo quickly, probably another lap or 2 behind Scott. Well, no, not even that. Probably a lap to be... But could even catch up with Scott the same lap. And then they'll have a couple of laps to get Robin, and then have to try and get back past him. Oh, and that looks like Umbra again. Umbra having a little spin.
He's not having a good day today, is he?
Not at the best of days, but again, this track itself is just so bad for traction. It has so many low traction corners, like it's so easy to spin, and it's really frustrating actually. Because there's a lot of tracks you can, there might be one corner which is a bit low traction, but this one literally, like almost every single corner, there's a low traction point, and it's usually like the optimal line. It's so annoying. Such a crap track, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, very true.
Might put it on the list of tracks I hate.
I don't mind this track. Actually,
the only reason why I don't mind this track is the amount of space that's on track.
Bo defending heavily there to Thierry. Not sure why, because it's kind of a full.
Knows he has to. Yeah, but he knows he has to because that was Bo's. This is Bo's plan now. He has no other plan. He's gone on to the hards till the end. It was just going to happen really. Just a speed difference in the softs to the hards.
They're all struggling in VRS as well, just for the 3 of them. Bo get a bit unstuck there, a bit tail happy. Shrew's going to fly around the... Well, he's going to probably wait to the long straight, I think. Not much Bo can do on that long straight. Oh, Umbra's retired in the pits. Oh, reserve wasn't he? I think Jack was a reserve. Oh, there you go, Bo defending the inside.
Yeah, Shrew was struggling in a straight line. I had a similar... Oh, I mean, that was a bit cheeky from Bo. Yeah, Bo was kind of swaying in the wind there. Thinks he's a flag. I have actually noticed Bo. I think it's Bo I've noticed before do that. He's kind of like early Verstappen, where he just weaves.
Yeah, there was definitely a double move there
against Shrew as well. Like I just let him go.
Yeah, he's a reserve.
Like
it doesn't matter.
He's a reserve. I mean, he's not going to lose. If anything, he's losing more time battling him. Look at the traction difference there. And Shrew's decided he's not going to bother.
Yeah.
He's going to come in and pit. So fair play to Shrew.
I'd have been annoyed.
So Thierry now.
I think I'd been a bit annoyed about that.
Yeah, I mean, if that was not a reserve, then that would have been
even as a reserve. Awful. I said even as a reserve, I'd be.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'll be bad from the racecraft of it. Yeah. I mean, we know he bows quick, but defending like that is not.
Not
it's just
acceptable.
No. And here we go, Thierry now right behind Scott, and if he can get Scott now, he'll have like 3.5 laps to catch up with his teammate. And Robin, they probably will fight each other. Robin's not really want to let it go, but so here we go now, coming down this long straight. Let's see if Thierry's got the speed and the minerals to send it on Scotty.
Scotty's dab of VRS there. He's just got enough. Just a bit more than.
I think Thierry's got enough of a slingshot here. He's going to have the outside line, which actually is probably the better line for this corner. A little bit of a lock up. Has the inside line now for this corner and has got it done big time.
You can see that from Scotty, the lack of grip he had.
Yeah, yeah. That inside line actually really isn't. It's kind of the most optimal, but when you're overtaking, it's definitely not. I don't think. You're better off trying to send them to the inside.
I just went with Ted Kravitz, had a little chat with Jack with DxT Umbra, so basically, aka the comments. He had a bad day today, but oh well, it happens. You have them kind of days. You do, especially around this track. Like we've been saying the whole race, this track is very, very low traction. So like, yeah, it's easy to make a mistake. Very easy to make a mistake. Now Jake seems to be on the back of Scotty here, trying to take his podium spot away from him with 3 laps to go. It's going to be a good old battle, I think, because the soft tyres are going to start to fall off now, and the mediums, I think, are about the same, but starting to fall off. But Jake, we know, is a very, very quick driver.
I think Jake will be fine until another 2 or 3 laps, really. I would say about 8 laps they start getting a bit iffy, but you can take him. I mean, he's got a brand new fresh set on as well, so lower fuel levels. I think Jake will be alright for another couple laps before he starts noticing a bit of a difference. That was a nice overtake there from Jake. Yeah, lovely. Then gets the DRS. A little bit of help there to get away from Scotty. Not much Scotty can do.
No,
Going to go around the outside. Might be able to pick up some extra traction, but Jake's going to have the same line. Doesn't have to defend as well. So yeah, look at that traction there. Jake just zooms off into the distance in the next corner. Thierry now 1.3 seconds behind his teammate Robin. And his mediums are going to be in a bit of a state, just like Scott's were. So I think next lap we could see a changing of the guard here.
He's done fantastic, Thierry. That's it.
Yeah, lovely strategy call. Played it really nicely.
Yeah, brilliant call. Fantastic from him. Then this is a good show. It's a good day for McLaren as well. Good day for McLaren. But I think this is the part where Zach. Was it Zach? What's his name? There's Zach Brown.
Yeah.
He's going to be he's going to be watching this from behind these clenched fingers. But as you can see, there's a lot of room for the teammates.
Oh yeah, Thierry that was. I'm pretty sure these two are in a party. That would have been just go Thierry. I mean, Robin could have defended. He's got 90% ERS. He probably could have just tried to go for the extra power, where Thierry's got nothing left. But I think he might know that maybe he's got more penalties than Thierry. Thierry's on the much quicker tyres. No point even fighting that as teammates. May as well. I mean, Thierry could help him out with some DRS and help him pull away from Jake, because otherwise, actually, Jake's still in the shot for second. To be fair, 1.8 behind on those soft tyres, and those mediums will be squealing a little bit by now. So we could see Jake be able to get Robin.
A couple of attempts already, so this could be good. But now, like you said, with Robin's 90-odd% ERS, that is a hell of a lot to use to defend.
Oh yeah, I mean you can waste it like down one straight, but it's going to make it a lot harder for Jake to try and get past here. So Jake will be able to catch up. He's going to have.
Oh, Scotty's got a puncher! Scotty's got a puncher!
Oh, I wonder where he was.
17
laps. So this is going to be worrying for Robin.
Oh god, yeah, that's very bad for him. 17 lap old tyres. He's already got a puncher. Let's have a look at chain game. Can he hold these together? Let's have a look at the wear on these tyres. You can see there's a definite grain in there. Definite grain. You can see the different colour aspects of the two tyres there. Oh,
yeah, he's definitely. He's going to have to be careful, because that front left, or even the rear left, could go.
Scotty can go for fast lap now, but that's no consolation to him. He was doing very well in 4th place.
Yeah, it's a it's the one thing that annoys me about this game. Like, punches can happen, but it's not even like oh, you get to like 80. Sorry. If you think in real life, how often do punches really happen? Only really if they go over debris, right? And apart from when the Pirelli tyres were crap in, like, was it 2017 when they were shocking?
Yeah, around Bahrain. Around Britain, even.
Around Britain. But then in this game, it's literally from like 70% upwards. It's like you could get a puncher on any single corner, and it's just like,
and
really?
the thing is, at any time as well. Like I said, someone could take their tyres 5 laps more, and one that's got younger tyres got a puncher.
Yeah. And Jake there up the inside of Robin. Not probably much Robin could even do about it. Gonna actually have to protect his tyres now to try and get him home, so there's no puncher. That front left, I'm not gonna lie, looks a bit iffy.
Yeah, it does. It really does look iffy. It's the same tyre that Scotty lost.
Yeah, it is looking a bit worse for wear. Only got a last one more lap though, and he's got 4 seconds over Ken. So a little bit of a lock up there.
Doesn't want to do that.
That's not gonna help it. So I'm going to stay on board for Robin for this. I think Ken just got Bo as well. So Bo's obviously decision to go on the hards has actually cost him a few positions. They're not worthwhile using the hards. They're just really not. I mean, Shrew kind of made him work because he had the pace. Looked like Bo struggled for a bit of pace, and obviously being on the hard tyre didn't really help him. So I'm going to stay on board with Robin just to watch that left tyre. Hopefully stay in one piece.
Literally what I'm doing as well. Literally what I'm doing. I just want to see this tyre.
Yeah, there's not really any other gaps going on now. So.
It must be frustrating for Scotty, knowing that Chain Game's taken his tyres probably 2 laps longer than him, and they're still together. And he's locking up nearly every corner now.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things like Robin's percentage now could have been what like Scotty's was on 2 laps ago. I mean you don't know how harsh Scotty is on his tyres, but also like you said, Scotty actually could have been a lot better off like percentage wise on his tyres, and Robin's just got lucky.
Yeah.
So. I mean, if he gets a puncher now, Ken could still catch up. So it's not over yet, and he's still locking up. Looks like he is struggling. Oh, big lock up there. I think he's almost safe now. Got this long right-hander, which is going to absolute. I mean, I've had a tie go around here, around USA.
We'll jump back to the leader though, because Thierry will be winning this race as he goes around the final corner. Fantastic from him. 11 seconds down at one point, and he's managed to storm it. Jake comes in second place. Chain Game nurses those tyres home and comes in second.
After penalties.
Yeah.
Ken's fourth. Bo jumps Ken back into fourth. And Julian actually jumps Ken as well into fifth. So Ken there on penalties, losing out big time. And just waiting for Scott now to come across the line along with...
Speak of the devil earlier. Izzy has joined. Well done, Izzy. Where have you been? We were saying earlier we've not seen you for a little while. You've joined us at the last few minutes of this race. Scotty comes in 7th. Good race from here. But it's a bit unfortunate with that tyre going. He could have done a lot better. And Vedran's taking a leaf out of my book, doing some donuts. Oh, do you know what? I can't stand drivers doing donuts when they're finishing last. Why would people do this kind of thing?
Yeah, only completely sad people can do that, right, Obo?
Yeah, literally. Why not? It's the funniest thing though. The hardest bit is trying to get the car back on the straight and narrow after you've done donuts because it's just so red hot at the rears.
You done it in Japan, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I've done it in Japan. I've done it in Russia as well. I've done it a few times actually. It's quite a few times I've done it. I've nearly done it again in the regionals, but there was a bit of too close of a gap from me and the car behind. So I didn't risk it, and there we go. Veteran again. More donuts in the last corner. Thierry, Veteran, you ruined my race with your network. Okay. Thierry wins US Grand Prix. It's very true, actually. It is very true. Even with the connection issues that Veteran had caused Thierry to have that big crash at the beginning, Thierry still comes back and win. For that, driver of the day for me, 100%.
I was about to say, I mean, I know the game said Jake, and Jake's definitely a great shout, but for me, Thierry having to go from last, back up, and winning it in the end, which actually shows, like, there's not many tracks that you can do it on the calendar, but I really feel like trying a one-stop or something is actually more hindering around here, because you're so much quicker on fresh tyres. Like,
you
I
are.
reckon if you went like soft, medium, or soft, medium, soft, I think it would actually benefit you, especially because it's pretty much always guaranteed like a safety car. It's not really worth always staying out.
No, definitely. I think I agree on that one. So there we go. Finally, I'll read out the standings for the Wednesday regionals. Thierry Delaney is your race winner and driver of the day, I think, from us. We did both agree on that one. Chain Game Wow in second. So a great day for the McLaren boys there. Jake comes in third, who also started from the back as well. Didn't have the best of quality, so he 10th on the grid. So he did very well with himself. Bo comes in fourth for some questionable defending. That probably will be looked at by the stewards. Fifth place, we have Julian in the Haas car. So two Haas boys doing not too bad there for themselves. Ken comes in sixth after those a lot of penalties he did receive. Scotty Harris comes in seventh after that puncher, which is a big shame for him. Vedran seems to fix his internet by the end of that race, so done well for him. Shrew in ninth. Shrew retired him, so being a reserve. Umbra retired as well. AD had a bit of a crash and retired in the pits. And then finally Leo as well, who crashed very early on in this race. Jake said he can't join the interviews today. That's no worries, pal. You can write down your thoughts of the race and we can read it out.
It's not good enough. It's unacceptable.
Pretty as a message from so Izzy said my boy. So yeah, he did very well. Ken did okay. From Brett, pretty sure Robin is on the pad too. So how he got a punch? How we didn't get a puncher over Scotty, who I believe is on wheel. I don't know. Do you know what? I think he was on pad. Looking at his wheel input, his controller input, definitely on a pad. So yeah,
I mean, if he's on a pad, then he's done very, very well not to get a puncher.
Yeah. Oh no, Scotty is from Jack. Speedy out how the race. It was a good race actually, mate. It was a very good race. How was the cremated sausages? I had sausages this morning. I cooked them for 2 minutes in the microwave. Fucking hell, were they pink in the middle? Jesus, Brett. Need more than 2 minutes, as we see the McLaren boys are in. So, obviously we're at Jake. We'll just jump straight to the interviews. We'll start with second place. Obviously, Robin, fantastic race himself. Did very, very well. It was kind of a foregone conclusion after Thierry caught you up that overtake was going to happen. But how was the race from your point of view, pal?
Well, pretty good. I improved my setup from yesterday because yesterday I had an awful pace and today it was better.
Yesterday, like you said, you had a bit of a bad race yesterday. So what did you change to your setup to make it better for today?
I changed the wings and the suspension, of course. Yesterday, when I was in traction zones, I lost pretty much 2-3 tenths every lap. And when I was behind Jerry yesterday, he was gaining half a second in just a sector on me, so that was pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it was very, very quick.
So I improved that and improved the wings, so it really helped me out today.
Yeah, so it was a fantastic race myself. We watched you like yesterday and today making amazing defends and overtakes on the final straight corner, a hairpin. Like you figured out quite early on that the best thing to do is defend the outside line, because on the next two corners you have the inside line. So was that really come in well for you today, didn't it?
Well, yesterday I tried out to brake very late on the racing line, which really helped, because on the racing line you have more grip than when you're off the racing line. Let's say when you're having the inside line for the corner. So I tried that every time, and every time it worked. Because the next corner is yours, so you can close the door on your opponent and you will defend or win the position.
Yeah, it was brilliant to watch. There was some exciting racing. Alex, do you have any questions for Robin? Alex.
No, I looked like I'm here. Calm down. So when not this time. Yeah, Robin, it looked like when Thierry came up past you, obviously, I think you gathered it was kind of inevitable because the overtake looked pretty simple. Didn't even look like you tried to defend it. Was that the case?
Yeah, I was really struggling with the mediums at the end. At the end, I got pretty much 85% or something.
Oof.
And Jerry was on 6 seconds and tried to be as high as podium as we could, as he is also in Championship 5. So I let him go If it was a last lap battle with a good tires, I would have defended it.
Yeah, that's fair. Did you ever, when you saw, like, I don't know if you knew that Scotty got a puncher, that's why he pitted, but were you ever worried that you were going to get a puncher?
I didn't know he got a puncher, so
Yeah, yeah.
that's
He had
really
lap 7 with 17 lap old tyres. He had a puncher, and yours went to 19.
Yeah, I was also thinking about it because lap 22 or 23 my MFD colored yellow, so I kind of worried. So I slowed down a little bit. But luckily I survived this end.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, fantastic race. Well done for second place. Moving on to a familiar face, Thierry again, first place. Like I said, it's a bit of a streak now. Can you carry this on for Saturday?
Well, hopefully, because then I think I can secure the championship, which will be awesome, of course. But yeah, I'm trying to focus race by race, and well, now I'm going to focus on Saturday, and after Saturday I'm going to focus on Tuesday. Yeah, to be honest, I don't. Sometimes do forget a little bit about the championship, but yeah. Today was interesting, to say the least.
So, did you take any lessons from yesterday and use it for today to improve your race?
Well, I did actually with my wings, as I obviously knew from yesterday that I had quite a lot of top speed. So I was like, maybe if I add one wing to my rear wing, it will be better for tires and for traction. And yeah, I did it, and it definitely helped out, as I also do think my pace was a little bit better.
Yeah, it definitely was. I said it was a very good time as well. Like I said, you were setting in throughout the whole race, really. You did, yeah, it's fantastic. So you had another little battle with Charoux. Was you concerned about that, being that he's a reserve driver?
Well, yeah, I know how he's driving, and I also knew he was a reserve, so I was kind of anticipating he wasn't going to fight me too hard, which he didn't really do. Yeah, it was a fair fight, and yeah, I was glad to battle him once again on track.
So before we show off, you said I need to ask you about your thoughts about the crash you did have with the lagging car of Vedran. How did you feel about that?
I was quite angry at the time because, yeah, obviously the car was all over the place, and I lost already a position to Julian, and yeah, also to Veteran, and he was lagging all over the place, so I had to brake mid corner and even on the exits, you know, and on a certain moment it became worse and worse, and then I was not anticipating that he would lag out in that corner, so I completely drove into the back of him. But yeah, it caused a safety car, which kind of helped me out to get back on the back of the pack, you know. So yeah, it's well, if you have bad internet, it's kind of inevitable. But yeah, I was definitely a little bit disappointed with that outcome at the time.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Alex, any questions for our winner?
Did you think after the weird thing with that lag with Vedran, like he looked like me and Hobo thought he crashed and I went wide like I don't know about 3-4 times, and then when you hit him, it gave you damage, but then after you hit him, he pinged off like round the next corner. So it was really random how like that was mental. But did you ever think when that happened, like your race was over?
Yeah, I definitely thought, because well, my whole wing was gone, and it took another lap, but yeah, obviously the safety car was deployed immediately, so I knew I was going to be back at the pack, but I selected for a softer tire balance, so I had only one set of medium compound of tires, so I was not too sure what I was going to do with the strategy, but I was like, well, maybe a late safety car or something will help me out. Well, it wasn't there, but the strategy was working,
Yeah.
however. So I was very happy about that, obviously.
Yeah, I can imagine. It seems like obviously a lot of people try to go for one stop round here, but I generally think, and it'd be nice to get your input. Like I generally think the two stop round here is actually better because you just the tyres. Obviously, you like the mediums are about 1.2 seconds slower than the softs, and the hards are 2 seconds slower than the softs. And I feel like if you just go like maybe soft, medium, soft, or something, or something like that, it's actually more beneficial.
On pure pace it is, but also you have got to deal with the traffic, with slower traffic. So it just depends how the race is going. So.
Yeah, I think like now obviously you had a couple of safety cars. I think if there's no safety cars, going for that one stop is probably optimal. But you can pretty much guarantee in every race there's going to be at least one, and I think it's worth just going for that two stop if that occurs, because your pace. It was kind of like a no-brainer. Like you were still quite close even after pit stops, and you even jumped like Shrew from the undercut anyway. And then it was just looking as soon as you kind of, I think it was got past Scott. It was kind of a no-brainer that you were going to end up catching the other two.
Yeah, definitely. As Robin also was struggling on his medium and
Ball
on his hard, so yeah.
Well done, man. It was great strategy, cool as always. Got you the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, so fantastic from everyone there. Very, very brilliant race from everyone. Chain game as well. I'm not too sure what the official fastest time is, but I think you hold the fastest qualifying lap so far on a 1:29.5. I'm not sure if anyone's beaten that yet because we didn't have it in yesterday. That was beaten, but today. I'm not sure what happened in Monday, but so far I think you have the that title for the time being. So congratulations for that. Fingers crossed for you to keep it. Alex, that was a great race. That's it. Considering you don't like the track, I actually don't mind the track personally. Considering it is a Herman Tilk track. But what was your final thoughts on it?
I don't mind the track because like the thing I like about it is there's lots of space. That's one thing I like in a track. They've done that bit right. I just don't. I hate how they've just like cherry picked from certain tracks and then gone, oh, we're going to take all the best bits. It's like because you like certain tracks because of that corner, and you come to USA like it's like when you're trying to buy like a top brand thing and you just buy something from China which is like a rip off just to save money, and you're like, it's not as good. Like that's how I feel about the track. But I like it. But it's decent. It's a lot of space, which I really like about it. But it does give good racing because you can overtake, and it's quite tricky because there's so many low traction corners. So, it was a good race. Overtaking, good race. Like strategies made it interesting as well. Like, so yeah, it was one of the better ones still.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely wrap it up there. But thank you, Thierry and Robin, for joining us in the chat. Well done for your 1 and 2 for McLaren. And so guys, don't forget tune in next week for more TNE action for the Wednesday regionals. Don't forget you can tune in to DxT Ferret Gaming for the TTFL round 17, around 18 I think, around funny enough USA. And also as well you can if you wanted to watch the Xbox side of it, that is on Twitch with DG Hypers. So let's see if you want to watch that. And then obviously don't forget to join in. So 1:29.5 it was, Brett. Oh, Monday was wet, so yeah, Robin, you have the fastest lap. At 1:29.5 something. So yes, I
think it was a 5:17.
5:17.
I think it was 5:17. I think.
So yeah, don't forget to tune in on Saturday for the Nationals. There is no Thursday. Thursday has now finished. So yeah, the next one will be the Nationals on Saturday. Tune in for the no assist. So first of all, we got the assist tier 1 and tier 2, which is featuring myself, and then that will be commentated probably by the TNE boys and by Gaz, and then jumping over to the no assist, which is commentated by myself. Nevo, will you be back for that one, or are you away?
What day is it?
Saturday.
Maybe I'd have to let you know Saturday.
Yeah. So definitely me and Gaz anyway. So fingers crossed we might have all three of us. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you all for all your comments in the chat.
Thank you for viewing, everybody.
Yeah, definitely. If you haven't subscribed already, I said I need 2 more to get to 100. That'd be really appreciated.
Don't do it.
Please. I'll stop going on about it. I just want to get 100. That's all I want. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Bye.